Okay, so hi everyone. I have not filmed in God knows how long. I've just been doing TikTok and Instagram and my light's falling, bear with me. My ring light stand has recently broke, so it doesn't actually stand. Okay, that should be fine now. Anyway, onto the video. I have actually asked for some questions on Instagram. I am going back to the basics and doing a Q&A. I have changed my recording, like the topics and everything of what I will be doing from now on if I do record videos for YouTube. I have not had the time recently, unfortunately. I miss doing YouTube. I had quite a few sent through, thankfully. This video is going to be basically to do with anything, but I think most of these questions are to do with mainly Marvel and Funko Pops and everything. So we're basically going to be heading down that road now. The first question was, what made you inspired to start collecting Funkos? Now, I didn't intend to start collecting Funkos. I actually got gifted the Amazing Spider-Man one, God, about 8 years ago now. I can't even remember what it was for. It wasn't for my birthday, it wasn't for Christmas. I can't remember what it was for. I think someone just saw it and gave it to me. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, that was my first starting point, and then from then on I started getting more presents. In regards to like people, my family used to get me them quite a lot. It wasn't until uni, about 4 or 5 years ago, that I actually bought my own one, I think. I don't think I bought any before then. No, I did. I bought Snape and then he got lost in the post. That was a nightmare. I think that kind of kicked it off, and then in the last year or two, that's when I've actually been collecting myself, actually buying them myself, in regards to like not having them as gifts. So I just kind of like collecting them and just branching out to different stuff. I am running out of space very, very quickly though. I suddenly just got back into it because for years I really wasn't interested in it, and I had like 30, I think, before I started buying them for myself about a year or two ago. And from then on, it's just got more crowded. I didn't know what word to say then. The next one is, when did you start collecting and what was your first pop? So I kind of just answered that. My first pop was the Amazing Spider-Man, and it looks absolutely amazing. I have taken photos of it, I love it, and I'm so glad that was my first one, especially because now, especially after No Way Home getting released, that was very hard to come by, and obviously the price inflated for that, even though I don't intend to sell mine anyway because that really means a lot to me, that one. When I first started collecting it, I actually got that one in 2015, so that's going back 7 years ago now. But yeah, it's been kind of on and off throughout the years about if I actually collected them or not, because I really wouldn't actively search for them for a while. It wasn't until I went to uni, I think it was Smith's, I kept going into, because there was one literally like a 5-minute walk from where I was staying. That kind of started it again, because I got a few Harry Potter ones whilst I was there as well, and a few little ones that I don't really know why I got. I think at the time they looked nice. I'm really sorry if you hear the banging, by the way. Next doors are doing work on their house. I'm got a mic now, so I'm hoping that won't pick it up. Okay, if your house was to catch fire tonight, in brackets, hopefully it wouldn't, what 5 pops would you grab and why? Interesting. Because this rotates probably every time someone asks me what your favourite pops are. I think definitely Mandalorian, the big one, this big guy, would definitely be one of them. My Hulk smashing Loki movie moment, definitely. What other ones? I'm just looking around my room just to see what ones in particular I would really like to save. I probably would go my Amazing Spider-Man, probably my Loki Tesseract. I've got so many. I would like to say one of my Grogu's, but actually probably going to say one of my Harry Potter pops, but I can't think which one. It would either be my Aimee or my Basilisk would be one of my last ones, because they look intense. Like, the Aimee is so beautiful to look at, and the Basilisk is insane. Knowing me, if that was to ever happen, I would just get a duffel bag and just stuff them all in, and then just hope for the best. Because I also have like ones like the Tony and Morgan glow in the dark, I have my Greatest Showman pops, I have my 101 Dalmatian pop, like I've got my 3 Force Ghost glow in the dark ones, I've got my Spider-Man ones. Oh, my Spider-Man Iron Man Gauntlet, that would be my 5th one actually, scratch the Harry Potter one. Who is your favourite Spider-Man? Now, this can probably spark a lot of controversy. Now, in regards to the actors, I must admit Tom Holland is amazing at what he does at the moment. Probably he will be my top one, only because we've seen more of him and he's had more of a chance to prove himself. Tobey's one was good for his time. I love the films, don't get me wrong, and the 3rd one is my favourite because of Venom, but I think in regards to things, I like all of them in their own way, because Andrew Garfield nailed his performance. In regards to the actual Spider-Man, I think I prefer Tom Holland's one, just because it's more, he plays it so well. He actually seems like he's in that position of like the high schooler and everything. He seems like the proper geek or nerd. What is your top 10 pops you really want? Right, I don't actually know. So I'm going to go through my Funko app. I'll include screenshots and everything of the ones I actually say, just so you can see what ones I do want. So one of the ones I really do want is the Thor versus Thanos movie moment, and I've got it pre-ordered on Pop & Box, and if you know Pop & Box, it's not that great for pre-orders. Singer Entertainment had the drop, and I missed it. I was so sad. Carnage Blacklight looks amazing to have. Loki Ragnarok with the horns, the Collector Corpse edition, is a must for me, because that is probably the only one left that I really want in my collection, for my Loki collection. I've got all the other ones that I really want. I would love to be able to, I know I will never own this one, but another one that I would love to have been able to have the chance of getting would have been the Anthony and Joseph Russo 2-pack, because obviously they've done amazing work with the Marvel film. I would love to be able to have Ramus from Harry Potter. Draco with the spider on his eye, that's 6, I think. Harry, Hermione and Ron on the dragon would be amazing as well. Oh, Lady and the Tramp. The only reason I say that is because I've got the Pongo and Petita from 101 Dalmatians. I really want them to go with it. Oh, and the new Moon Knight pops look amazing, and I need all of them. The ones I probably will be getting are definitely Khonshu, the glow-in-the-dark version of Mr. Knight, and then the glow-in-the-dark version of Moon Knight. I think they would look really cool. And the new Thor pop ride with the 2 goats looks amazing, because it's got included the Rainbow Road. How? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go with that. I don't know how many I listed, and I don't know if that's my top 10. How excited are you for Multiverse of Madness? So excited. Literally, it is where I'm seeing it on the 5th, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. 10 days till I see it. We're seeing it in the evening on the 5th. It's meant to come out on the 6th, but a few cinemas are releasing it like a day early or something. I didn't really understand it. My other half booked it. I'm looking forward to my pre-ordered pops for them as well, but I cannot remember what I pre-ordered. I think I pre-ordered the Doctor Strange Common and Chase bundle. What is your top 3 Funko Pops? So out of my collection. So these are the ones I already have. I think definitely Hulk smashing Loki. Probably he would be my number 1. My number 2 would be this guy, the 10-inch Mandalorian. Third one, I think my third one is going to be Loki with the Tesseract, but I know that's probably going to be replaced very soon, actually, because of the new Loki pop that's been announced and is on its way. I think it's been dispatched, because I got it from Pop Culture. I think it's the one with him holding his scepter. I think that's going to be my new favourite one. So that's going to be replacing the Tesseract one, possibly. Marvel or DC? Marvel, hands down. I understand it's always split, and people do actually like both, which is fair enough. The only DC thing I like is Batman, on the occasion, like the Dark Knight series. Love them. Anything else, don't really like. I couldn't get on with Flash, I couldn't get on with Arrow, even though he's pretty cool, and Colton Haynes was Roy. That's the only thing I cared about. I'm gonna shut up before I annoy someone. What is your favourite thing about collecting? My favourite thing about collecting is just because I enjoy it. Some people do it for the money, but I think it's literally just that I enjoy it, and the fact that I can make content from it now. The fact that I've got nearly 12,000 followers on TikTok, literally just by showing my Funko Pops, is crazy. Because when I started TikTok, I started on a different profile, and I was trying to copy everyone else, doing these generic dances, random things. And even on here, I was trying to do what everyone else was doing, what it was working for them, and I wasn't really enjoying it. But now that I found something that I enjoy and I can make content from it, and you guys like it, is the perfect medium for me. Like, I never thought that would happen. So I really enjoy the fact that I can do that now. And just share what I love, because with the Funko Pop community, everyone's so supportive. Well, actually, not just the Funko Pop, it's the collectors community. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I've met so many nice people through it, and it's just, probably some people will understand that, some people probably will go like, what? What is your favourite, well no, what is your What is a Funko Pop you may have regretted buying? The one pop I think I do kind of regret buying is, I think the person who's asked me this actually knows probably what I'm going to say as well, is the Spiderman graffiti. And I still have it. I said to everyone that I was going to sell it, and I am. I just need to get the box, and it's at the back of my wardrobe, and I cannot be bothered to take every box out to get it. But I probably will end up selling that, because the thing is, with this pop, it looks lovely, and I love the idea of graffiti. I love graffiti. It's very light. It's very cheap. It's not great. You can see how plastic-like it looks, and even the pop itself, it's not solid. It feels like it's hollow, and it's not great. But that's probably one pop that I do. Last one is actually actually I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. What is one film / TV show you wish they made pops for? TV show, hands down, the Chicago series. If you do not know what they are, you've got Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Med. I don't really watch Chicago Med, it's more my mum that watches that. But Chicago Fire and Chicago PD, like, I need a Casey and Kelly pop, like, in my life. And a Voight, and a Russo. I just need them all. What films have I watched recently that don't have pops? Also, I just add this in here because people did actually ask me this a few weeks ago on Instagram. Gaming pops, actually. I really want them to make Red Dead Redemption pops, because that would actually be insane if they did. In regards to films, not that they haven't made any for that film, but the one that I really want them to make is from Thor Ragnarok. I have said this so many times on Instagram and TikTok, they need to make a movie moment of the Get Help scene. Of just like Thor carrying Loki. That's all I want. If anyone can make that. So similar to what's being released with the Loki with the scepter, if he was, like, they need to do like a mashup of that one and the Loki with the Tesseract. Have the scepter in one hand, Tesseract in the other. That would be glorious. I've got something in my sleeve and it's really hurting me. So that is it for that video. This feels very strange, filming like this and filming like an actual sit down video that I don't have to worry about doing a 1 or 3 minute video. I'm fully aware that obviously them sort of videos are kind of easier to watch, and if you have stuck around for the whole video, thank you very much. I know some people have been asking to see Funko tours, collection tours or whatever, whole videos of me opening them, which I think I might end up doing TikTok as, obviously there will be short videos. I know you can do technically 10 minutes, but what I might do is stick TikTok opening boxes like really quickly, showing a little like them just out beside the box or whatever. And then on here will be very much detailed videos. Because obviously I've got a proper camera, I can do close-ups and everything, so I think that would be a better option. But please let me know what sort of videos that you want to see in the future, and what specific, maybe something specific that you want to see, like certain collections, certain details, certain characters, or you want me to, like, if you know anything that you want me to get, like mystery boxes, if you don't know what they are, if you don't know if they're worth the money, I will happily do that for you. I will open in mystery minis, and obviously that will be a lot quicker, a lot better than sitting down and watching with TikToks. But yeah, let me know. I would love to know your opinion, and I will happily do that. Thank you very much for sticking around, and also thank you very much to probably 12,000 followers, hopefully by the time this goes up to TikTok. Thank you very much for all your support lately. I know this is going to be very different for this channel all of a sudden, but I have high hopes that this is something that I'm going to very enjoy this time round. I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!